Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you've been enjoying the summer season. So we've been having a lot of fun shooting for our show Feet Up with the Founders. Believe it or not, what started as a fun thing at the office has now become something big, I guess. The kind of response that we got for our last two episodes was phenomenal. So we thought, why not find more incredible women and find out what makes them tick? Today at our studio, we have Sanjanaa Aswani. She is the founder of Mumbai's first rhythm-based indoor cycling studio, the Ride Studio, where they focus not only on physical fitness but also on mental well-being. So let's go and join her for the ride and see what she has to say to us. Hi Sanjana.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here in the Aastey office.
Same here.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel a little bit sleep deprived, but I'm here, so it's amazing.
Fact. As you know, Feet Up with the Founders is our show where we sort of get candid with women entrepreneurs who have led revolutionary journeys, starting their own businesses in different fields. And you yourself carved a very different niche for yourself. So we're very excited to hear a lot about that, where you started from, what your journey was, and what you intend to be.
Thank you so much. Honored to be a part of this.
Great, let's get started. But first, I need to understand one thing. This is a very candid chat show, so we can't be serious on this chat show.
I'm never serious.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't take anything I say seriously.
I think we'll vibe very well on this. So let's get comfortable, Sanjana, and let's put our feet up. I want to know a lot more about this, Sanjana. So could you tell me what led you to, sort of create an amazing community of women coming together and working out and, what led you to do this?
Exactly what you said, why wouldn't you want to create something like this if you had the opportunity? But, so I've always been really into health and fitness. I was studying in Boston, I was in Northeastern. So out there used to be so many group fitness studios, where they really focused on just enjoying movement, being present in that moment and just enjoying movement. And nowhere during that time was the focus on, on how your body is changing, on weight loss. That wasn't anyone's goal. It was just being present in that moment, doing your best and enjoying yourself. So, whereas fitness studios here did not have that kind of thinking, and there were no true group bonding kind of spaces where you can just enjoy yourself, let loose, get a great workout in, and also have that community. So that's why I was Mumbai is really missing out on such an amazing feeling. So I really wanted to kind of replicate that and get that in.
Right. Okay, now serious things out of the picture since we have decided it's a very casual show.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask you some of your favorite live Aastey moments. Because we at Aastey are all about living in the moment, taking it easy, being present and sort of, doing things for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just start with a little bit of, did you know, so we can get a little bit more better. Alright. Tell me, which is more you? Watching the sunrise on the mountains or a sunset at the beach?
Watching a sunset on the beach, because I'm not gonna lie, probably won't be awake. I'm I don't wake up too late, but sunrise is a little bit much. Yeah.
Great. Would you enjoy, starting a day in with a book or a night out with your friends?
So a little bit of both. I would enjoy just being home as well. Whether it's binge watching a TV show, being home with a book, listening to music, whatever it is. Most of the times. But sometimes I do enjoy going out, with my friends and stuff.
Tell me something, do you enjoy, do you like to work when you listen to your favorite music? Or are you somebody who works in total silence and putting all your focus into your task?
No, actually listening to sound. So work, I don't know, my work is very complicated. It's a lot, not in person. It's a lot of collaborative work, so it's a lot of speaking to other people. But if I am doing something alone, there's always something music or a podcast. Podcasts are my
Which is extremely tricky because my next question is, would you like to work out or do you like to meditate more?
Yeah, so I definitely like to work out more. But that doesn't mean I do like to I do need to meditate, and I am getting into it a lot more, getting into the wellness space. I've done a few guided meditations and some deep meditations, some sound bath healing, and I'm really interested in that. But on a daily basis, like I love working out. Like I would go crazy if I didn't work out in a single day.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about food. So Sanjana, tell me what do you prefer more, like French fries or pancakes?
French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolates or ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream.
I don't even know why we have these two as options.
Yeah, that was such a tough one.
Red wine or white wine?
I'm not like a wine connoisseur. Like I just drink whatever anyone has. And like, what do you have?
I understand that.
Yeah.
Now, just tell me a little bit about your style. What is more important to you when you're dressing up? Is it, is it being comfortable and being, sort of, just wearing what you're feeling, what you're wearing, or are you a stylish person?
Definitely comfort, and even if I'm going out and stuff, I will wear like mom jeans and a t-shirt, like over like very uncomfortable things.
Do you put a lot of effort in your hair or in your makeup when you're stepping out? Like, what's more important to you?
I would say makeup because my hair is usually tied, but I don't wear makeup during the week at all.
So
yeah, so it's on the weekends, like I'm like going out meeting like new people and stuff.
Are you like a funky sneaks or like a shoe person or somebody who loves like bags and would invest a lot of time?
So I'm neither. I don't spend money. My sister spends money. So I'm like I will borrow whatever she has.
Wow.
Kind of gal. But then I always wear what she has. It's not like I'm not interested in it. But I know that if I buy something, I won't like it as much as if she buys it.
So she's easy, she's breezy, she's fuss-free, she's comfortable, and all she wants to do is
She's
just...
aastey.
Yeah, she's aastey. She's basically the living example of aastey. Great, so I think we're getting to know Sanjana a little bit better, even more. It's time to get a bit personal because I want to really know what goes on in your head. So we're going to play the word association game. It's very simple. I'm going to say one word to you, and you have to say the next thing that comes to your mind immediately to it. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Love.
Myself.
Rhythm.
Ride. Cycling.
Family.
Everything. Life.
Ride studios.
Ride studios. Family. Everything. Life. It's everything.
Alright. Sustainability.
Aastey.
Minimalism.
Minimalism is a way of life.
Weekends.
Balance.
Fitness.
Lifestyle.
Mental health.
Priority.
Wow, she's acing this, guys. Travel.
Travel is a necessity. I don't care what anyone says.
Alright. What about dance?
Dance is a form of expression.
Okay. A cup of coffee.
Every day, 5 times a day.
Size inclusivity.
It's so important. I'm so happy that brands like aastey are, being so size inclusive. And it was a long time coming, so I'm very happy that's finally happening.
Thank you very much. Community.
Community is so important to build, to grow, and it's very important that as women we help each other out. So community is very important for growth.
Alright. She's really killing this, and I have no idea how is she so spontaneous. Like, it's taking me time to even say the next word, and she's like on fire. But thank you so much, Sanjana, for playing this game. Round. This is going to be long answers only. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about how you de-stress, and how you would remove some time for yourself in from your busy schedule. So don't give me any short answers for this one.
Okay, I'll try.
Alright. What does a day off for you look like?
A day off, parents might sound quite sad, but on a day off, I'm literally just lying down in bed, binge watching a show. And I actually do love working out even on my days off, like moving my body somehow, because otherwise I'll just like feel like like I'll just be stuck on my bed and then I won't be able to get up. And obviously meeting my friends, going out, going to restaurants, just hanging out. So yeah.
Cool. How does a day for you at Ride look like?
A day for me at Ride, I mean, every day is extremely different. It gets very hectic, but luckily we have a really good team of instructors. Earlier I was managing the whole show by myself, but our team is expanding, so it's a little more laid back now. But obviously, I mean, there are a few cool projects on their way, so that's a lot of fun, but also a lot of work, a little bit hectic. Yeah.
Awesome. Now let's talk a little bit serious topics. You're a woman entrepreneur, and I'm sure your journey, although is beautiful, because you made something like a Ride studio, which is a huge thing for you've carved a niche for yourself. I'm sure there must have been some challenges along the way, or when you were building upon the idea, a lot of people showing support, but a lot of people not being able to help you out, or certain just general challenge that came by your way. Would you want to take us through them a little bit?
Yeah. So to be very honest, like in terms of being a woman entrepreneur or a man who's an entrepreneur, I honestly don't know the difference, because I mean, I'm a woman, so I don't know how it is to be an entrepreneur and a man. But I mean, I did face a lot of challenges that I don't think have anything to do with gender, because it's such a new concept. That we had to. The challenge was to make people believe in something different, and we were talking about a little bit of this like off camera earlier when we had the event as well. That if I feel like the reason why women might find it hard to succeed as entrepreneurs is because they find that they don't have that support that men always give to each other. Since the beginning of time. But I do feel like now women are, forming communities, they're coming together, they're helping each other out. So I honestly feel truly blessed that I'm a, woman entrepreneur, because everyone I'm surrounded by, the community I tried, the people I've met, they've always guided me and helped me grow. So yeah, in terms of being a woman entrepreneur, I genuinely feel like it's a privilege. So.
Amazing. It's so lovely when people come together just to support or to show faith in a simple idea that you have, and then make it so big as what it is today. Amazing. Women always feel very conscious of how they look sometimes, and I feel like because you're also like into fitness and wellness of the body and the mind. Do you think that looking good is synonymous to kind of being fit, or do you think we come under some sort of a societal norm of looking a certain way is a beauty standard? What is your take on this?
Yeah, so this is again like a tough question to answer. Like, so you would write about the long questions. I feel like I'm not going to deny there's so much pressure nowadays to
look a certain way.
And with social media and all of that, and I feel like we are becoming more vain, but at the same time it becomes so important to reinforce that feeling confident. It has nothing to do with how you look. Feeling good, feeling happy, it has nothing to do with how you look at all. So even if you see at Ride, our whole team, myself, our ethos, it's not about looking a certain way or losing weight, or that's not the end goal. It's more about enjoying yourself, enjoying movement, feeling good when you leave the class, and just feeling happy and confident, and growing stronger and healthier than just trying to look a certain way. Which I get, it can be like really hard to cope up with the pressures right now, but it's important to surround yourself with people who make you feel good, because you can, just the way you are, you don't have to change the way you look for that. So yeah,
I think that's a great advice for all of us, to be comfortable in your own shoes and not let any external validation or external norms of beauty kind of get to you. So thank you for that, Sanjana. I'd ask you very big on mental health and slow living, mindful living, and in that whole space. But we also know that it's difficult to have a healthy mind or a healthy body or to maintain that lifestyle. How do you take care of yourself and your mental health? Because building a business is so difficult because you should take care of so many things. And in that, in the whole chaos, what are the things that you do that keep you grounded, that keep you sort of, centered and tell you, reassure yourself that, I got this. What do you do?
So I'm like, firstly, I'm in my own bubble. I don't look at what other people are doing. So I'm just kind of doing my best. Doing better every single day, growing one step at a time. I don't care what anyone else is, what they're doing, what they're saying. It's fine. I'm in my own, my own lane. So I think that's really helped me. And also, honestly, like I know I'm like sounding like a broken record, but Ride really helps me like stay sane. Like it really helps me stay sane. I would be going crazy because I have to. Like I love it. Firstly, the community, the music, the vibes, everything. So I love it. That definitely helps me stay sane, and also just living in your own truth. So I avoid like going out with people who have like any kind of negative energy or any of that. Yeah. And I just do my own thing. I don't care where anyone else is going. I don't have FOMO, I have JOMO. So I honestly don't care. I like happily sit at home and do my own thing. So I think that really helps me like stay sane. Yeah.
Very interesting question. I just to understand. Do you think that you ever had to sacrifice your mental health to prove your worth as a woman entrepreneur?
Yeah, so again, like I said, I only know one way. I only know what it is to be a woman entrepreneur. And personally, I've been blessed. I know that there's like a lot of people who have faced gender bias in their entrepreneurial journey. Personally, yeah, that has happened on some levels over there, but not really, because like I said, you have to be surrounded by women who want to lift you up. I feel like the reason behind that is also like women like to compete with each other. Some women like to compete, whereas men like support each other more, historically have supported each other more. I think that might be the reason, but personally, I always surround myself with women who want to help each other grow, who want to help each other succeed, who are your well-wishers. So personally, like I said, like I have never had to sacrifice my mental health. Like I said, I feel like it's a blessing being a woman.
Do you think that your journey would have been a tad bit easier without sounding gender biased, of course? That your journey would have been easier or better, faster achievable if you were a man entrepreneur as opposed to a woman?
So I don't think so. For me, it was also I started off really young. I started off when I was 21, 23 now. So it's a little bit hard because. So like when I was in my journey of finding investors and all of these things, like even leasing a place out and stuff, I needed my dad's help. Just because I was so young and I was kind of seeing like this little girl who which fair enough. I don't know if that was gender, or if that was like because of my age or what, all of that. So I don't know. I feel like it would definitely be a lot easier if I was like an older, experienced male. But it is what it is. I wouldn't change my journey for anything. So
that's amazing. Thank you so much for being on the show,
Sanjana.
And we're very we're looking forward to see what more they can do with Ride. And all the very best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you.